Hello and welcome back. Okay, to the. I would like to say the end, but I don't think this is the end of the heist. I think there's things to.
It makes a whole new phase.
Yeah.
It's the Yoshie get off your ass and do it properly phase.
Okay, I have a plan.
You've got a plan. Good.
I think
So,
Nada may need to come with you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you my plan.
Okay, shall we just do a quick recap?
Yeah.
To sort of take us up to the point where you're standing there, yeah? Okay, so just a short one, this one. After a short rest, the party enacted their plan to exonerate Imbala and Shala by being physically thrown out of the inn. Some blood was shed, and the Soul Seekers were satisfied that Ndwali and his thugs would hear of it, especially since Yoshie noticed a message being relayed through Thieves' Cant by street urchins. They headed to Merchant Prince Wakanga, successfully losing 2 people who were tailing them along the way. Wakanga took their report and became concerned about the hit that had been placed on them. He revealed that Chingwe's father was Tswavo Ngene, or Tswavo the trader, and the only way for an unsanctioned hit to be removed would be for Tswavo to personally withdraw the contract. They came up with a plan to plant a Yatepka Society coin that Eldas had found into Tswavo's bedchamber in an attempt to make him believe that the Yatepka Society frowned on his unsanctioned hit. If successful, this should lead him to withdrawing it. The party began to scope out Tswavo's mansion, and Yoshie quickly gained entry into an unused bedroom, while Eldas and Anthir created a distraction outside. Nipa and Nada kept eyes on the street and alleys surrounding the building. In an attempt to be quick and remain undiscovered, Yoshie simply slid the coin under the closed door and vanished out the window to reconvene with the rest of the group. The rest of the group were not quite so enamoured about his execution of the plan, and ended with Eldas saying, "Yoshie, you need to fix this." And I think we'll start there. Okay, so you're just looking wide up at this furious kobold.
Okay, everybody's going to hate this, and that's why I made this plan.
Okay.
So, since there's this entire side of the building, and there's one room on one side and another room on another side, and once I pushed it under, it wasn't in the bedroom.
No.
So I can imagine that it's probably like a corridor, and then there's bedrooms on the other side. So my plan is to open the door, get the coin, and then push it under the correct door.
The correct door, okay.
No,
I mean,
it needs to be more than just pushed under a door. It needs to be placed in like a bedside table, or
They are literally on their bed, awake.
Well,
at the moment, maybe choosing your time might be part of the plan.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's we have all night. We have all night. You know,
Yeah.
It's about 1:30 at the
they're
moment
asleep.
in the morning.
Yeah,
Just wait till they're asleep, if they're asleep.
It
Or
also
maybe if they go
sometimes-
to make themselves like something in the kitchen, and then we can just pop it on the bedside table, just like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe just wait for an opportunity. That's
Nada's
Yes, I think
decently stealthy. Nada.
yeah, we might be able to make
Nada's
another
not as stealthy as
distraction.
Yoshie.
No, not
What
as.
if we were
but
to set
decently.
Charmander loose in the kitchen or something?
You know, that,
Damn, the velociraptors have got into the stores again. Yeah.
What about now?
However, there are guards in the thing, and
Yeah.
I think I know. So I think I'm going to go up to the correct window, and I'm going to sort of find a place where I can sort of observe, but wait until I see an opportunity where I could open the window, put the coin. After I've retrieved the coin.
After you've retrieved the coin. Okay. Well, I mean, another thing is, when you retrieve the coin, you were already in the house. Is it worth going back out the house and then breaking back in at the right point, or wait for your point in there?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You could wait for your chance.
Like, you might be able to hide in the shadow or in another door, and keep an eye on his door to see if he leaves.
The bedroom did seem to be unused. I mean, it was made up and everything like that, as if someone was living there, but it was unused. There was no one in the bed, and it's quite late in the morning.
Okay, so you mean to go in there, retrieve the coin, and then just wait inside and see if there's an
I'm
opportunity?
giving it as an option. I'm
Yeah, I
saying
think I'm
as
gonna
a
try that.
DM, it'll be less risky then breaking in twice. Well, for the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, you know, if you go in, Nada could also scope out from the window, or Nipa could.
Yeah.
Someone
then
who's
again,
decently perceptive.
that could be a ploy from the DM because he knows they're gonna leave and they're gonna spot me.
Well, look, let's.
It's a chance you take.
Well, if we've got to try something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think let's go with the plan that WarDrake.
Yoshie can disguise himself as well, can't he? Can he
Yeah,
only
he's
disguise
disguised at the
himself as
moment.
people he's
Yes.
seen?
Yeah, he's
Yes,
Lantern
he
Jewel
can.
at the moment.
Have you seen the guards?
Yes, I think I did in one of the watch
You
posts.
did see a guard. No, you haven't seen any guards yet, actually.
Oh.
No, it was Anthir and Eldas that spotted the guard on the left tower, and it was Nipa who spotted the guard on the right-hand tower.
Also, Owlie's in the middle spotted loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, not loads. You do know from the owl that there's only one in each tower.
Yeah.
And there's one on the front gate. So there's 3 active guards at the moment that you know of that are awake.
If I only had sleep.
Yeah, that would be such a useful scenario. Because I could literally just make... Wait, do I?
What does Eldas think?
Eldas is... I think you need to, like we said, go in there, get the coin, and then I think you need to possibly disguise yourself as a guard, but I think you might need to see one first.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm going to read the mask.
Yeah, read what it says.
See if there's a different way. Oh, where's the mask?
It should be under special items.
Oh, yeah.
Can you disguise yourself as, like, domestic animals? Do you think you could turn yourself into a rat?
We have a druid. We have a fucking druid.
Yeah, I can't turn into a rat.
I'm sorry? Where there rats where you come from?
You've
listed
everything that you can turn into, and most of it is quite big.
Yeah.
You can assume
I can imagine, as G might have seen, like simple mouses, simple animals back at her home, that sort of thing, running through the woods.
I'm not being funny, but you try and shove 6 foot into a 10 centimetre mouse.
I mean, you're not. I'm asking you. I'm saying about wild shape, not.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, you can sort of reduce in size. I mean, you could sort of like make yourself a fairly sort of large spider that might be able to sort of get into areas. That's another option.
To use a mask, make an offering to mask, and if it's accepted for a DC 17 persuasion check, you can assume the exact form of any humanoid that you've seen with your own eyes.
So what if I was to turn in... Well, I still can't communicate though, can we? But I'm thinking if I turn into a giant spider and maybe start scratching on the roof outside his room, if he doesn't leave after a little while...
Oh, God.
Good idea.
Because if you then jump out the window, I know that you're free. Not because I can see you. But then if you don't appear after, say, like 4, 5, 4, then I can start trying to create.
Remember, my plan's not to go outside because that would be less risky. And if you were scratching on the roof, he would have to go out that
I mean,
window.
after you put the coin in, like, if I'm waiting outside the window, if you go in and he leaves to go downstairs, you're coming back out that window. You're not going to then go back in, are you?
No, that's true. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go back through the hallway and out the way you can, because you'd probably encounter him on the way back or something.
Yeah. So if you don't come out of that window, I can maybe try climb in and create, I don't know, some big scary spider running around or something.
So basically, if things go tits up, then you are the distraction. You are the everyone look at me so Yoshie can escape distraction.
Yeah, that sounds
okay,
good.
cool.
That sounds good.
And Nada and Nipa, you sort of mentioned about sort of almost making a chain of communication. So there's someone that can communicate to Yoshie inside the room, And then maybe someone on lookout or...
If Nipa is with Yoshie, he can then communicate to someone instantly that something's happening. Or to conduct something else, or to do something.
Okay.
And that goes over language barriers or animal whatever, you know.
Sending.
It's sending, yeah.
Okay.
I think that would be a good idea, yeah.
Alright, so then Anthir and Nada are doing what?
Anthir is just gonna continue walking, but I think sort of the other way this time, because Eldas is gone, and I'm just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then my character's just gonna walk the other way.
When we were going around the place the first time, where did we notice the most sort of traffic coming from?
Well, okay, you did... Okay, this is the main street here. You see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, we saw them coming from over here.
Yeah, you saw the thugs coming from down
on
that
the
way.
left.
And the old woman came down this sort of back alleyway sort of thing. But just by the fact that the back alleyways and everything aren't lit, you would assume that most of the foot traffic would be along this lit road here.
So we're going to go for this back corner like we did before.
I mean, Nada could set up Overwatch if we want around here. It's...
Yeah?
I mean, Nada could sort of watch sort of here and keep it on here too.
Yeah.
So, so this window here, just to confirm, that's where you Yoshie saw Suavo. I mean, you would have relayed everything you've seen, so I'd say it to everyone. That is where Suavo was lying on his bed. This window here, do you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where Yoshie climbed in to gain access to a bedroom which was unused, basically, and that's the door about there where he slid it under. So
I'm going to turn into a giant wolf spider because that's the smaller version of the spider.
Okay.
Can't quite work out how big it is, but...
Okay, let's have a look. Just drag it across onto the screen. I'm just going to put you there. Oh, actually, I've got a section to put our
okay.
characters.
So, still quite big, but not as big as the...
Okay.
Big.
So the wolf spider, I'm going to turn, because you were... Yeah, everyone was convening there. So you are the wolf spider. Can you see? You can't see anything. So...
Maybe it doesn't have dark vision? No, why would it not have dark vision?
No, but can you put that on me? You can, can't you?
Does it have dark vision? Character.
Probably.
Yes. Oh, blind sight and dark vision. Okay, so yes.
Oh, wow.
Let us give you lots of dark vision. That was a good choice. Light vision, yes. Distance is 60. In colour, we make that purpley. Dimming after 30
It's handy
feet.
having all them eyes.
Bang. You can see now, yeah?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So, I take it Anthir is going to be holding a torch so he can see something, or is he going to be somewhere where there's already light?
He can always take my torch, because I did have one, didn't I?
Yeah. So you
I
pass your
think
torch
he's just
to
going to
Anthir.
be holding a... Yeah, I think he's going to take Eldas's torch.
Okay. So you now emit bright light in a 20-foot.
I love that because that's the way it works. You can't say like there's a light source. It's just you glow.
Yeah.
It's So no, just to clarify our plan, we have Yoshie going back in, Nada tailing, Nipa tailing, sorry.
Okay.
To keep line of communication open, but not be because he can stuff. But he's not the greatest. He's not he's not your rogue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just sort of preventing that being caught too early scenario, and then.
I actually think Anthir would be a good one to have in there with you too, because Anthir has access to the spell Silence. So if anybody else sees us, Anthir could cast Silence on them.
Is Anthir stealthy?
Actually, yeah, I don't think so.
Anthir has a penalty to stealth, actually.
Nipa's got 3 dex.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Yeah, Anthir's not stealthy. so that's a bad idea. I have +2 stealth, but I also have a disadvantage in stealth rolls because of heavy armor. Oh, chat's broken again.
Right. I'm just putting you guys on the corner of the window near the...
Also, Nipa's a very good investigation.
Just gonna reload, guys.
Yeah. So maybe you can investigate the room or something when you're there.
Yeah.
So I'm dragging you to the part of the map where I've got an interior, just so we can see what we're doing. So that's on the corner of the house.
Okay. So I think the plan is, from my point of view, Yoshie enters back in and tries to get the ring and put it in the right location this time. A place where it's odd to see it, or it'd be
maybe like on his bed if he's left the room, or on a
bedside table, that sort of thing. You know,
somewhere prominent that it's obviously left there
for a reason, not just chucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nipa stays behind enough to not cause a fuss, but to have either seen where Yoshie's going exactly into a certain room, whatever, or to see him currently, whatever's safer and what's possible. Nada keeps overwatching the two most prominent points of entry and exit. And the other two, Eldas is going to be our spidey distraction. And Anthir, maybe he can keep an eye on the guards. Cast silence if he needs to.
So, I'm taking...
I don't mean to lead, but it's just an idea.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm taking Eldas to here.
I think we're all agreeing.
I'm taking you to the points where you were. So Eldas, you scramble up the wall and you're sort of peering in through the window, and you've got sight of Suavo on the bed at the moment.
Anthir can't actually keep it. Oh wait, no, he does have a torch. Yeah.
Okay, so Nada's here. I just dragged you to it. He's sort of like keeping an eye out the point of exit and round the corner. Nipa and Yoshie will be popping in a sec. Charmander?
I think he's just going to have to be left behind on this one.
Maybe he can stay with Nada.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang around with Nada.
Okay.
Nada's just like, shh, be quiet.
And then Anthir is going to do what?
Keep an eye on the guards.
Keep an eye on the guards. Okay.
So just be walking around and casting silence if it is required.
Okay. All right. So everyone ready to start this?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, breaking back into the window. Okay, who's taking the lead on that? Nada? Nipa or
I think
Yoshie?
Yoshie.
Yoshie would take the lead, and Nipa will go. I'll cut off from behind.
Okay.
I think because I've already been in here, it should be unlocked, right? Or did I lock it again?
You would have tried to lock it after you.
Yeah.
But you will have advantage on this because you've already picked the lock. So.
I literally can't see anything but the room and Charmander's little head.
Alright, so Thieves' Tools with advantage?
Yep.
Dexterity
Thieves'
based.
Tools. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you take out your Thieves' Tools, you turn around, you look Nipa directly in the eye, and just go, ka-tink. It's done without even looking. It just swings open. And you just give him a grin and you slip in through the window. You are now in the room.
And Nipa will follow behind.
Okay.
To get onto the window, that is, at least.
Yeah, exactly. So you hop up onto the window. I'm going to need a check from you. So you make a dexterity check as you sort of get onto the windowsill. Acrobatics is cool. Yeah, 15. You make it, and you slip silently through into the room. Okay. Everyone else is keeping watch. Eldas, you see Suavo yawn, and he is going to turn over another page and continue reading. Okay. All right. Anyone else?
Is the window open or is it shut?
It is shut. It is through just you've only got a narrow vision through like the centre of the shutters where they don't quite meet properly. Or maybe one shutter slightly open, but the window itself is closed.
Okay.
All right, so Yoshie, you're going to recover your coin.
Yes, so
You've got the door in front of you here, which you slid it under.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna see if there's any like cracks by the door that I can peer through, make sure nobody's actually there, like waiting for me.
Wonderful. Okay, so you put your head down and you peer through. Make a perception check for me.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get really bad on this. I do not have inspiration. Yes! Oh, it double clicked. Anyway, so it's literally the same, so...
Damn.
Okay, fantastic. So you see just in front of your eye the coin, which is you can't recover it because it's just slid too far underneath the door. You also hear I can't really give you sight. Actually, I am going to give you sight because you're peering underneath.
Yeah.
Let me just change the dynamic lighting. Delete. Okay, so just under the door, you can see some stairs here, and you hear some thumping of footsteps and a light beginning to appear.
Probably a guard. So I'm just like, I back up against the... Or like, I just stay there for a second.
Just stay there for a second.
And just keep on observing.
Okay, so you see him walk down. From where you are, you can just see his feet. His feet stop here. Okay, he sort of pauses for a moment, walks around here, walks back, and back up the stairs. He's obviously just done a little patrol of the downstairs quarters. Okay, so your wait's probably a good sort of like 2-3 minutes, and then you hear his footsteps tread upstairs.
Okay. Do you think a crossbow bolt would be able to fit under the door?
No.
Okay. Nipa goes, what you found? What is it?
I step back and I whisper like, there's a guard making patrols, but the coin's just out of my reach, so I'm gonna have to open the door. I think I've got his routine, so he goes down here, then he goes around a little bit, and then he goes back up. But now we should be set. We should be able to get the coin.
Is the door locked?
I'm gonna check that now.
Okay,
I go
try
see
the
if
door.
I can just...
The door is unlocked. Okay.
I'm gonna...
Should we... Okay, yes, so you realise it's unlocked. Are you going to try and open it?
First I'm gonna see if it... No, there won't be any traps. So mansion.
I'll check. I'll check.
Okay, yeah, I'll check. I'll check
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
make
what
sure
will
there's
happen?
any traps.
Okay. Make a... How are you checking? Just sort of with perception, or are you going to check with thieves' tools and stuff like that? Or...
I think thieves' tools.
Okay. So you give it a proper working over. Let's see what you get.
Oh, that's so low.
So, no, that's fine. You are confident that there are no traps on the door.
Okay.
With a 14, you would also gain the knowledge from looking at the hinges and everything like that. There doesn't seem to be any rust on the hinges. And you are fairly certain that the door won't make a squeaking noise or anything like that when you open it.
Perfect. So I just like open it, not too fast because it might hit the wall, but just like a little bit, and only a little bit, just enough so I can reach
door just
the coin.
Opens.
Just enough so I can reach the coin.
Okay,
and then
well the
take the
coin is at the hinge of the door basically, so you're going to have to open it almost all the way, so you'll be able to see what you see to open it. The door does swing open fairly silently.
Okay.
And you see the coin at your feet.
I'm gonna sort of try to get, not like pick it up with, because it'll make a bit of a ruckus, but try to get my like claw like under it and try to pick it up. like that, so it doesn't make a sound.
Right,
And
so
then
do a dexterity check to see how silently this goes. Actually, you know what? Make a stealth check. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I accept that. Okay.
Okay.
You expertly pick it up without making any noise, not banging the door or anything like that. Eldas,
and then
you see Suavo. Do this.
oh no, he's gonna come out and see me just standing there. I was gonna continue my turn.
Yeah, we'll just do a sort of a quick check around and everything like that. And
Oh, no.
you see nothing else sort of happening. Nada doesn't see anything else. Nipa, is there anything you want to do?
Nipa wants to try and look over his shoulder, see what he sees. Like, can he see Mr. Suavo?
No.
Oh. So he doesn't know what's going on.
Looking over your shoulder, you see. Make a perception check as you do a quick sort of scan of the room as you look over your shoulder.
Would I be able to use Did I use my Congress necklace for the day? Is it still active? Do you think?
Yes, it would still be active.
Yeah, so
it would be. I mean, this is only sort of like literally about half an hour later, so you do have the advantage.
16.
Okay, 16. Okay, with a 16, you take a quick glance around the room. Everything is polished. Everything is put just so and very precisely. Okay, there are personal belongings and everything like that. But you gain from 16 perception that this is almost memorial. Someone that is keeping someone's room just as it was for some reason.
Somebody who died?
That's all that you would get from that. I mean, you can surmise what you'd like. Okay, Yoshie, you expertly picked up this coin. What's your next move?
I think... Did I sort of memorise how often, like, how long it will take for him to do a lap, like a patrol?
Okay, well, it's the first time that you saw him come down.
Oh, okay, so no.
It's Suavo, not a guard.
No, it was a guard that he saw come down the stairs from the top watchtower, have a quick squeeze around, and then he's going to go up and resume his patrolling up there, which you've already worked out as a clockwise direction.
I'm going to try to very, as silently as possible I can, close the door and whisper to Nipa, we should observe a couple times how long it takes for this guard to do his patrol. Then we might be able to formulate a plan.
Yeah, does Nipa respond?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Oh, I said it loud. Like, not in the game.
Yeah.
But, I think we should observe how long it takes for this guard to do the patrol.
I think we should see what our timings are.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So as I shut the door, I kind of go down into position to sort of peek under it again. Another perception check.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
16's good. Yeah, so you manage to sort of get a good view from where you are, and you wait for a little while. Okay. In the meantime...
All this time I'm like counting it in my head, just to let you know.
In the meantime, Eldas, you see Suavo put something down on that little table and head...
Oh, he's coming out.
No, he's going backwards. Okay.
Alright. Nada?
Nada's just gonna peek around.
Yeah,
look.
he doesn't see anything. Okay.
And he just goes to Amanda. Keep down.
Okay. Anthir, as you're sort of standing there by the corner of the noble's house.
I'm just looking to see if any guards are like walking towards us, or...
You see no foot traffic at all.
Okay.
You hear a little bit. No, you don't hear anything. You're too far away. But yeah, there's no foot traffic along the road at all. It's getting sort of like the dead of dark. People should be in bed by now, and it's normally sort of just like tavern revelers that are in taverns that will be up at this time. Okay, so back to Nipa and Yoshie. About a good 5 minutes pass. And you do, while you're listening out carefully, you do hear some sort of footfalls above. He makes like a fair few circuits upstairs and then heads downstairs, does his same thing, has a quick look around, heads the other way, far out from where you can see, and then comes back, does his check around here again, and heads back upstairs.
Okay. So it's in the clockwise motion about every 5 minutes.
Yeah. So you know you've got a good few turns to do something down here.
Okay.
I think I'm still going to keep observing to see though if like Swavalongenir like leaves his room, and then that's when I can.
Yeah, I think we should be sort of safe of that.
Okay. All right. So from Eldas's perception, you see that. Did you notice a change?
Yeah, the lights went out. He's going to bed.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So, you wait about another 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this time it's a little bit longer. It's about 7 minutes. I mean, he's a bit lax, this guard. Comes down, does a quick look around, heads back up.
So I'm just thinking, in this game, do people just go to sleep instantly, or does it actually take them some time to get to sleep?
Well, maybe you could listen from outside the door.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'm sort of going to hold my ear to the floor. Just try to listen for any like footsteps or.
I think in this point, Nipa's just observing what you're doing. Like...
he's just laid down in front of you and stuck his head to the floor. He's having a quick cat nap.
Yeah.
So what, from where you are, Yoshie, or are you going to go up to? Because you assume from the layout this is the door to Suavo's.
Yeah.
Room. So you're going to be there, or?
Yeah, actually, because as a guard, I would have time. So I'm going to open up the door.
Because the guard's just gone upstairs, so you open up the door and you head to there.
I will sit at the door just to keep an eye at the corner.
Yeah. I sort of put my ear to the...
That's why I'm here.
Okay. So, you try to silently put your head up to the door and listen to what's happening in Suavo's bedroom.
Do I hear any snoring?
Make a dexterity check.
Dexterity? Oh, no.
Yeah, stealth's fine. Stealth. You're trying to be all stealthy and everything.
That's good. Oh, that's bad.
Nice.
I rolled a 9.
19, wasn't it?
You
but I rolled a 9.
Your paw sort of edges forward over one of these sort of like wooden tile sort of things, and you notice that one of them is just slightly loose and would have sort of rattled, but you carefully lay it back down and avoid that particular spot. You are very stealthy as you listen, so make a perception check.
Okay. So this is to see if I hear any like snoring or.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one, 26.
Oh yeah, you rolled it twice. Okay, right.
Remember, my mouse does a double click thing.
Okay.
It does. He's taken that one, that molten core one, and that's why I had to get a new one.
Fair enough. Okay, well with that, you hear the rustling of sort of like bed, and a sort of like a relieved sort of sigh. With that perception, you would realise that someone's just like, they're closing their eyes, they're just getting into that nice comfy position. So you're going to wait there for a couple of minutes, or?
Yeah, I'm going to wait there for a couple minutes, and then if it's getting close to the time where he comes back here for his patrol, I'm going to come back.
If I see someone come down here, what I would do is I would cast like minor illusion, like just around the corner they've come from, for example. They say something, something's fallen around the corner. What's that?
Right.
Yeah, but I bet you they would see me before you see them because they come from this side and come down here and then go here and go back up there, don't they?
So they come from there, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come. This is the end of the stairways, and this is the top of the stairway. So you would notice before Yoshie does, certainly, if anyone's beginning to come down the stairway.
I would notice.
Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
So anyone coming down, I can
Right.
go just cast minor illusion.
Minor illusion.
Okay. Right. After about a couple minutes, you start hearing soft snoring coming through from this bedroom here.
I'm gonna like silently walk back and try to just whisper, like, soft snoring.
Maybe wait for the next cycle.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Quick,
So I come back. I try to like close the door, and then we're just gonna.
Okay. So yeah, head back into the room. Try close the door silently with a stealth roll.
Okay. There's so many rolls.
I like how we've come back into this and we're actually doing this okay.
29.
Oh,
Beautiful. Okay,
Nice.
right. So again, silently, literally 10 turns went by, so a minute
Whoa.
basically, before the guard came down, did his search, and we'll take it back up from the point that he's just gone back upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you didn't lock the? I mean, you closed the door, didn't you? So you need to.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Can
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say this. Between Nipa and Yoshie, who's in the house, is Yoshie still going to try and make it back out that window, or
He's going to make it out through that window.
yeah?
and
Okay.
The one
Nipa's
that I'm
just,
seeing.
Nipa's just gonna follow Yoshie. Nipa's just
Okay.
the backlink,
All
and
right.
just to
So
make
it
sure
is.
it's done.
So yeah, about 10 minutes have passed. So what is Eldas thinking, and what is everyone else who's outside thinking now that sort of like 10, 15 minutes have passed?
Well,
It's been a while they were in
For
there.
me, I was going to give it till about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
3-4 o'clock.
I mean,
So
you
quite a
also
while.
know that
No.
Nipa will alert someone, at least someone. So something will
Yeah.
go on.
Right.
The spider will do something, or something will begin,
Yeah.
sort of to inform the change of pattern scenario in
Yeah.
a sense.
Everyone's
I think-
prepped with the plan.
Yeah. I mean, I think Anthir's a bit suspicious, but he kind of peers through the window and like, oh yeah, they're fine.
Nipa's just like, I'll be keeping them in check. Nada's just like, Nipa, I'll be keeping them in check.
Just
Stay
got
quiet.
full confidence that everything's going fine until
Yeah.
until
Until it's-
evidence to the contrary is received. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So we
It's-
take it back up inside.
Like generally how it works with our groups, it's all fine until noise happens and everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
And then it's fireball.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Yoshie, make your attempt. What are you doing?
So I'm still waiting because we said we were going to wait for the next cycle.
Yeah, he's
Wait, was
gone
that
back
just
up.
a
He
second?
had. It's just
Just
come
go
by.
back up.
The
Yeah.
guy's just gone back up, and I go, go,
Okay.
let's go.
So yeah, I open the door like silently, and I
Yeah.
just come out. I just come down. No, stop.
Uh,
There I go.
Okay.
You can move using your arrow keys. You know that, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Stealth, please.
Okay.
Because you
Probably
knew
not gonna get
something
very
about
good.
this square before stepping on it, but you didn't mention about it when stepping on it. I'm being a bit of an arse.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to mention that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 21.
No, you choose the first one. This is our rule, yeah? Okay, if you're going to
That
you're
was-
going to click
no,
twice.
14
What?
was
No,
the last
no.
one.
He
think
rolled
14
two
was the
last
last
one,
one.
didn't I? He
Yeah.
rolled two last
Yeah.
one.
14 was the
It
last
was-
one.
So why don't we just clear the
Okay.
chat after this?
Yeah. 14 was the last one because last time I rolled 29 and 14. This time I
Now
only rolled
you
21.
can see where the problem with the mouse comes in. can't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Do
Where do we...
you have like a trackpad or something?
Yeah, I'm not going to clear mine, but it's fine. All right.
Okay.
Okay, we take the 21 stealth.
Yeah.
You, just as you're about to put your foot down, you realise and you move your foot away from this
Yeah.
like slightly loose wood tile, and you've got the door in front of you. Okay.
I just make sure again, like, see if there's any places where I can peer around, just to make sure he's not pretending to sleep or something.
Okay. This door is far finer made.
Ah.
Yeah, this is the master's bedchambers. Okay, so there's not much sort of crack or anything to look through. You can just literally see the floor in front of you is again a wooden tile, but of a much finer make. But you can literally see about a foot underneath the door. You know, lying
I'm gonna
straight
see. I'm gonna see if I can test the door.
down. Okay.
So, like,
Testing
is it open?
how?
Just by like lightly pressing.
No,
Not like
I
an
mean,
open
are you
fist.
using are you checking it for something, or is it what?
Oh, I'm just checking to see if it's locked. I mean, it probably
Okay.
is, but
All right.
just making sure.
So the door is unlocked, and as you're pulling down the handle.
No, I was just like lightly pressing to see if it moved.
Okay.
You know, I think what you say. You know, when you test the handle, it's like you just slightly turn it.
How are you going to know
Oh,
it's
okay, yeah.
unlocked unless you're sort of turning the handle? There
Oh, yeah,
are
good point.
options.
Yeah.
I can let you retro do it. There are options.
No, I am going to turn the handle.
Okay. Let's see if it squeaks or not. Stealth.
Oh no, it's going to squeak, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
No, well, you got like good stuff, though.
It's just it gives an opportunity for a
Okay.
roll rather than.
My chat's broken, so this might not show up. But
Okay.
25, first one.
oh yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
a
only
roll.
did it once. Cool. All right. So
I'm a refresh.
it doesn't squeak.
Thank God.
You feel a little bit of resistance. I mean, your paws are quite sensitive. You feel a little bit of resistance as it's going down, and you just ease it through where the resistance is, and the door opens silently. I'm going to
great.
just open it for you. Okay.
I can see you.
Can I now see him? Do I now see him as he opens the door? So I see through.
I can't
if
see
you can see him
Swabble
from
and
where
Gunner.
you are. Yeah, he's directly ahead of you. You can see
Oh.
him curled up on his side, sort of snoring. The snore is
Is he
getting a little
facing-
bit louder.
Oh,
He's yeah. He's like me.
is he
I'm snoring.
facing away from us or?
He's facing this side of the room.
Oh, you
With his-
should have done a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Make him roll. Make him roll.
I didn't see what you
he's
did.
done very well with his rolls. I've tried to make him fail a little bit, but he's done very well. I think he's going to get a bit of a free ride for a little while.
Right,
Okay.
sorry, I have
That's
to
fair
refresh again. Chat's broken.
Okay, cool. All right, but yes, you can see that he is. Both of you can see that he is sleeping at the moment.
Okay. So sorry, just getting my character sheets up.
No worries.
I think I figured out what the problem is.
What's that?
I can't open two character sheets while I'm on journal. I have to open them and then go to chat, and then open one, then go to chat. Otherwise, it just breaks it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So Yoshie is just gonna silently, while trying to avoid that thing,
Yeah,
the trap. So
you
he's
know
gonna
where it
silently
is, so
try
you
to like
won't roll.
step past. Should I do a stealth or?
No, you don't.
with
You
my
know where
stealth
it is. You
outside?
mentioned it. You've made.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
you
gonna-
see what you see in front of you.
Yep. Okay, so I
Where
see
you gonna
Eldas out the
leave?
door.
And
No,
Through
I
the
don't
window.
think you see me.
yeah, it's just a sort of like a crack through the shutters that she's peering through. I think it'd be very
Oh.
hard for you to see her.
Okay.
But you do
I
know
just
that she's outside
thought
that
that.
window because that was the plan.
I just thought that because I can see it on my thing, but
Yes,
that must be
yeah.
a mistake.
That's not a
Um,
mistake, it's just I took the window off
Yeah.
so she
Okay,
can
that
see
makes
it.
sense. So I try to make like another silent step, so I like just so he can't hear me.
Okay. I'm gonna make you do one stealth roll for sort of placing the
Okay.
coin down and getting out the room.
So where are you placing the coin?
By the way,
And then you can narrate it how you want.
on the bedside, not bedside, it's the opposite side of the room from the bed table.
Opposite. So this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So when he wakes up, he'll see it.
Just to confirm, because this is a problem we ran into last time, the last one I made was 25. So we take the first one after 25.
Yep.
So 28. I only
rolled
it
once. Once for me.
Yes.
So
yeah,
lovely.
same.
Okay. You make it successfully outside his room. And
wait, what?
Yeah. Because it was one roll to place it and get back out.
Yeah.
But he's going to narrate for us exactly what he does from that point. Sorry. But you're going to end up out the room. So how does this all go? How do you stealthily do this?
So I prowl through the room towards this bedside table.
Wow.
And just to make it look like I haven't thrown it, I just take this coin and I place it straight, softly, but directly in the centre of this
table. You leave
it
standing up so that it
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So then when you
expertly, there's not even a quiver in it. It just stands there perfectly. You've got it placed exactly how you should.
And then I try to, with my paws, I sort of retract my claws, which I was using to place down the coin, and I just slowly pad along the floor.
Okay.
Back out.
Not squeak. There's a sharp snore from the bed. But it's just him getting louder and louder. You get the feeling that people are very used to snores echoing throughout this house.
And then when I get out, so the door was locked, right? It was locked.
It was
closed.
It wasn't locked. It was closed.
Yeah, and I just slowly pull it closed, but inch at a time, just to ensure that it doesn't squeak.
Yeah. So, through your practice thieves' hands and everything, you find those points where you find resistance and you can ease it back. Totally silent. Totally silent.
And then I just look back at Nipa and I just give him a thumbs up and I'm just walking.
And Nipa just does this to you, and sets to the side.
And I'm gonna close the door, or if I can do that this time. I have done a lot of things this time.
Yeah,
so
that was to take you out. That wasn't a full sort of turn or anything. That's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I closed the door.
Okay. At the end of that...
we were supposed to go out through the other window. Oh my...
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I've seen you.
It still works.
Yeah.
I was watching you through the cracks, so I've seen you go in and leave
Eldas
safely.
was back up, basically, into create distraction. You didn't need it. You didn't mess up at all. I think
basically,
Eldas,
I would have come charging.
Eldas, you've seen a display of pure skill here. The way that he's sort of done this, it is quite impressive.
I was just going to come charging through the window and bite him and hopefully paralyse him if it all went wrong. That's what I was going to do.
Fair enough. You just want to nibble on stuff. Okay.
Yep. And then if I have any movement left, I'm just going to head towards that window over there.
And
a new window.
But I don't really know because I haven't been tracking movement.
A new window? Because this is the one you came out.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Okay, so we're going to need one more roll for this map, and it's going to be a joint stealth roll.
Okay. So Yoshie, roll it.
Two of you. Okay, Yoshie roll. Last one's 28.
So last one was 28. I got 12. Oh
12.
no.
Okay.
That's not good.
Nipa
will roll it. Why is mine minimised? There you go.
Oh, it's blank. Oh.
Okay, so it's actually both of you that messed this up somehow. As you're going through the windows, what is it that both of you do to sort of create a little bit of noise or something to alert people that something's happened?
I think
there's the bricks that go up to the window.
Uh-huh.
I think we open that, but I don't think we open it enough. And as we go through,
you nudge it
we sort of get stuck and nudge the window a little bit, and it creaks when it opens.
And I think as that happens, Nipple uses free hand to just quickly shoot off a minor illusion so that somewhere the floor creaks. Just somewhere within where you see the floor goes.
Okay, right, perfect. So, from someone else's perspective, there was a little bit of a bang of a shutter, and then a floor creaking somewhere in the house, like someone's come in and is walking through. Yeah, that's how you both fell. Yeah, because you both failed stealth. Yeah, okay. Can Yoshie what?
Can Yoshie still do one thing?
It depends
Yoshi's
on what it
going to take a gem out of his bag, and he's going to say, "Oh, Mask, please, bless me in this moment." And he's going to change his appearance into Eldas.
Into Eldas?
What? Can I ask why we're doing this?
What's
I mean, somebody might spot me. Yoshie doesn't want to be the one to get spot.
Okay, so, from Anthir's perspective...
Can't you be a human commoner? Are you just some sort of commoner just walking around?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
that could have been really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been, but
all right, so
Brady made me change my mind.
Just Lantern Jaw again, because you have to be. This poor guy is going to have so much shit after him after you keep using his disguise to do nefarious things. Anyway, okay, so Lantern Jaw, you see Anthir sees Lantern Jaw climb out the window, followed hastily by Nipa. Nipa, with your natural perception, you would hear a little bit of a noise, and I think you can just hear
I
a
need to
female
know whether the
voice
person who's perceived it knows whether mine's an illusion or not.
How do I?
It's a spell save, as if he was rolling against any other spell I cast.
I'm going to say it's an automatic pass because it was just a creak that you're trying to do. Yeah. So it's a noise that definitely happened, that has woken someone in this room here, and you hear a female voice go, "What was that? You should. Is there somebody in the house?" And then you slip out the window, and you are all out.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I say...
Is all your actions from this point.
Okay. So, I think Yoshie is, now disguised as Lantern Jaw guy, is just going to go up to the main road.
Yeah.
And just make it look like if he's walking along.
Okay.
Just, walking along with Anthir.
I'm just going to cast Sending to Eldas and go, we're leaving. It's done, we're leaving now. Okay.
And I think Nada would have seen them coming out the window, so you.
Yeah, Nada's just not grabs Charmin, come on, we're going.
Okay. So
follow me.
That's really well done.
You all make it successfully away along the sort of main street, and you hear a little bit of sort of noise and commotion from the house behind you as the guards are being called and there's noise. But you have successfully completed the mission.
That's
beautiful. I think that's where we. I think
that was done.
Part. Yeah, we'll make a quick cup of tea and then we'll reconvene. What did you want to say?
Oh yes. That was done literally without a trace, except for maybe my fingerprints.
That was that was near perfect.
Yeah, that was brilliant. So many opportunities
until you
to fail
fumbled
there.
to get out.
And yeah, fantastic, really good, really well done.
We didn't have to fall back on the fail safe.
Didn't have to fall back on the fail safe. Didn't wake anyone up. So yeah.
I mean, except for that one person, which was at the end.
As to where, people think, what's going on? But not enough to go put two and two together until Swale hears there's a noise, and there's a coin suddenly on his desk.
Yep.
And he says, "Oh shit."
Yeah, someone's been in here. They're not breaking in; they've broken in, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'll see you in a minute.
Back in 10, yeah. All right, see you in a bit. Bye.
Yep, back in 10. See you in a bit.